Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? And honored to meet you on this beautiful day. Thank you for coming to this presentation. I will explain the material about vitamin D. Before moving on the material, let me introduce myself. My name is Asna Parida. I am from 5th grade Business Administration. The purpose of my presentation is provide information for knowledge about vitamin D. Okay, let's just start the presentation. Here I will explain about number 1, what is vitamin D? Number 2, precaution before using vitamin D. Number 3, dosage and usage of vitamin D. Number 4, daily needs and limit intake of vitamin D. Number 5, how to use vitamin D correctly. Number 6, vitamin D side effects and dangers. Next, what is vitamin D? Vitamin D is a nutrient that is beneficial for bone information. Vitamin D is also needed by the body to maintain a healthy heart, brain, and muscles. Vitamin D is formed naturally when the skin is exposed to direct sunlight. In fact, most of the vitamin D needs are met through sun exposure. In addition, vitamin D is also contained in several types of food such as mushrooms, egg, yolks, and peas. This is an example of foods that contain vitamin D. Next, precautions before using vitamin D. 1. Discuss with your doctor first before using vitamin D, especially if you have allergy to food, drugs, or other ingredients contained in this supplement. 2. Before taking vitamin D, tell your doctor if you have frequent headaches, have a history of high blood pressure, kidney stones, and autoimmune disease. 3. Tell your doctor if you have a history of liver disease, heart disease, lung disease, skin disease, thyroid disease, and stomach problem. 4. Immediately see a doctor if you experience symptoms of drug allergy or vitamin D overdoses. The dose of vitamin D is given based on the patient age and condition. Vitamin D dose 400 per Vitamin D dose of 400 to 5,000 IU can be purchased over the counter, while vitamin D dose of 50,000 IU can only be purchased by prescription. Here are the doses of vitamin D for a number of conditions. For all good doses, condition prevent vitamin D deficiency X 19 to 70 years, 600 IU a day. Condition treatment and prevention of osteoporosis at 50 years, 800 to 1000 IU, 1 daily. Condition hypophythoid, 50,000 to 200,000 IU, 1 time a day. Condition hyperphosphatemia or low levels of phosphate in the blood. Condition hypoparathyroid, 50,000 to 200,000 IU, 1 time a day. Condition hypophosphatemia or low levels of phosphate in the blood, 10,000 to 60,000 IU, 1 time a day. Condition rickets, 12,000 to 500,000 IU, once a day. Daily needs and limit intake of vitamin D. The following is the recommended daily requirement for vitamin D per day to prevent vitamin D deficiency. This daily requirement can be obtained from food, supplements, or a combination of both. Like this table about daily needs and daily intake limits. How to use vitamin D correctly. Vitamin and mineral supplements are consumed to complement the body's needs for vitamin and mineral, especially when the intake of vitamin and minerals from food cannot meet the body's needs. Keep in mind, supplements are only used to complement the body nutritional needs, not a substitute for nutrients from food. There are several conditions that require supplements intake, such as being attacked by disease, pregnant, or taking drugs that can interfere with the metabolism of vitamins and minerals. Vitamin D supplement, according to the direction on the packet, vitamin D should be consumed with food to make it easier for the body to absorb. If you want to take vitamin D in syrup form, use the measuring spoon that is included in the packet. Don't use the regular tablespoons because the measurements will be different. Vitamin D side effects and dangers. Dry mouth, mental sensation in mouth, no appetite, weight loss, the body gets tired easily, headache, constipation, nausea and vomiting, hypercalcemia, or excess calcium in the blood, kidney damage, heart rate disturbance. Conclusion: the main source of vitamin D is sunlight. You can also meet your intake from other sources of vitamin D, namely fish oil and fish such as tuna, salmon, sardines. In addition, eggs in vitamin D. Vitamin D helps maintain healthy bones and teeth, lowering the risk of hypertension. Naturally, this vitamin can be found in fish, egg yolks, and dairy products. Supplements are only used as a complement to the body nutritional needs, not as a substitute for nutrients from food. Vitamin D is safe for the body when used in the recommended dosage so that it doesn't risk causing side effects. Thank you for your time listening. Hopefully everything I say can be useful for all of us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.